Welcome back to Minnesota football as the Gophers play their final non-conference game on the road against the Boise State Broncos. With Andy McKenzie going down in the first game of the season, Minnesota played their first game without him last week against Cal. Andrew Johnson made his first start and played all right, a decent game, but Minnesota came up short and lost by 7. Today it's Andrew Johnson's second start at quarterback as Minnesota tries to get on track before Big Ten play opens next week. Out comes the Boise State offense onto the blue turf as quarterback Josh Townsend spreads the field in the first play of the game. Minnesota comes out with a 4-man front and we're underway. Townsend back to pass, looking long early and finds Leslie in Minnesota territory, a 27-yarder out of the gate. Minnesota's defense was not too good against Cal. We'll see if they rebound as Mason now is the recipient as he has a 10-yard catch out of bounds. Second down and short in the I formation, they hand off to Kevin Harmon, the tailback, up across the 30, wrapped up by Gaines and company, a gain of 12. Minnesota makes an adjustment and Townsend drops back. On the run, here he goes. Cal had a great running quarterback in. Townsend's up to the 10-yard line. Another running quarterback will have to adjust. Second down and 12, Townsend fakes. On the run as he's wrapped up on the play by Marcus Woods, a very nice stop. Minnesota's chance to force a field goal. Third down and 12, they only rush 3. Townsend, end zone in trouble, nearly intercepted by Anthony Parks. Incomplete pass. Boise hits the field goal on a studio update as Ohio State, they go down to unranked Northwestern. Back in Boise as Maurice Pratt awaits the ensuing kickoff out of the end zone. He only takes it out with that great speed. Up across the 15 as he makes a move. Cuts upfield, Pratt across the 30. And Pratt across the 45 as he's finally tracked down. Good starting field position for the Gophers. And now, can our running game work this week as Martindale's first carry loses 2? Our plan last week was to run the ball about 70% of the time, and we couldn't with the deficit we were facing and how poorly the running game was. Now Johnson on the rollout as he's patient and now looks to take off. He's near the marker, takes a hit, first down. That's the main asset with Johnson. He has great running ability. Now it's Martindale on the outside trying to stretch this to the sideline as he is near the marker, and that will move the chains. Already a much better start than the last game against Cal as Johnson flips it out to Holland. Up to the 25, trying to power through tackles as he has another first down for Minnesota. Crowd getting loud on third down and inches in the I formation. Thompson up the gut, first down and more as he puts Minnesota to within 1 yard. Diamond pistol package, and Johnson gives to Alonzo Holland, makes a quick move in, touchdown Minnesota. The lead is taken by the Gophers as Alonzo Holland has his second on the season. There you saw our offense in full running form. Now Boise down by 4 as Townsend taking a shot downfield and Carter lets it go through his hands. Good coverage by Matt Smith. 3-3-5 for Minnesota on third down and 10. Townsend, man open long, caught by Williams. A whiff tackle and Williams down the sideline. 50 yards to Tyler Williams. Boise back in field goal range. Minnesota stacks the box as Townsend tosses out to Harmon. And he shakes off the Boyd tackle and powers ahead as he picks up 7. Second down and 3 once again in the I. They run it left with Burton this time up the middle. Hole opened up as he is inside the 10. First down Boise State. Twin tight end shotgun formation. 2 receivers left as Townsend looks right to his tight end. Mason close to the pylon and shy of the end zone. Third down and goal, and Townsend back to pass. On the run and easily into the end zone. Touchdown Josh Townsend. Boise retakes the lead 10-7 in the first quarter. Minnesota ball, we'll see if they get right back to the running game, and Johnson gives inside, and this is Martindale picking up the first down and more towards the 45-yard line. Martindale only had 73 yards coming into this game, and now Johnson trying to pitch it back and fumble. Boise State has it. Andrew Johnson tried to pitch it back and it hit off a Bronco as this was intended for Martindale. That's a loose fumble and Boise State has the game's first turnover. Townsend gives inside to Harmon, and Harmon has the first down just across the 35-yard line. The 2 tight end formation again, this time the receivers are on the right side as Townsend will throw. Open man is Carter underneath, and he's close to the marker before being put down by Andre Gaines. 3rd and 1, Minnesota looking to stop the run. And Townsend hands off to Harmon, and he has the first down into the red zone. Pretty impressive balance from the Broncos thus far as Townsend now tosses it left. It's Harmon again, trying to get inside the 10. He powers through a tackle and inside the 5. Goal to go for Boise State. Townsend from the shotgun has a man open. Carter in the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Minnesota's defense again off to a rough start. Boise State executing their offense very well. It's 17-7. Minnesota down by 10 as Maurice Pratt awaits the kick, and from the 1, here's the speedster. Pratt to the 15, and the first man is able to take him down. Pratt not known for his agility, more of his straight line speed. So Minnesota from the 16 as Johnson to the air, and Doug duck it over the middle with a first down catch. That's his 9th reception on the season. Second down and 12, 3 wide, again to the air. Johnson quickly fires, and Parker has it over the middle, 16-yard catch. This is what you'll see with Johnson, a lot of running and quick short passes. Now it's the option as Martindale has it across the 50, makes a move as a defender looks silly, and Martindale picks up the first down into field goal range. One more time, or if you want to rewind it, you can watch it as many times as you feel like it. Quads left for Minnesota, it's a bubble screen. Alonzo Holland, this man is dangerous inside the 20, 16 more. Holland next to Johnson in the shotgun as he calls his own number and tries to run this outside, but the Broncos are there. Short gain on the play. Third down and 9. 2 receivers left. Parker in the slot. Johnson pressured off his blind side, and Andrew Johnson is sacked. Minnesota will have to settle for the field goal. A touchdown game as Minnesota's defense tries to figure out this Bronco offense, and Townsend fakes before he finds Mason across the middle. That's a 14-yarder. In the I formation, they switch it up a good deal as Harmon now on the outside gets a block and met, put down by Paul Patrick with a first down. Minnesota is losing the battle up front, both in the running game and the passing game. Look at this clean pocket for Townsend. Plenty of time and still almost picked off by Maurice Hudson. Should have had it. I formation on third down and 2. It's an option play. Flips it back to Harmon. And Patrick gets off his block and makes an excellent open field tackle. That's a great play by Paul Patrick. Boise State will roll the dice with a long field goal attempt. Left hash kick is up. And this kick is pushed to the right. Out comes the Gopher offense in this touchdown game late first half. Johnson hands off to Martindale, and Minnesota is finally getting some yards inside. Last week was very rough. 3 wide on first down. Johnson fakes. He'll roll out of the pocket where he's very dangerous. And he off balance throws the Doug Duckett. First down across the 35, 13-yard grab. Offset pistol formation as Johnson hands off to Martindale. Again with running room as Martindale has about 9. Easily his best game so far this year. Under a minute to go as this time the carrier is Holland. He gets this outside to the 20. Holland is met and driven down after a gain of 8. Broncos trying to key in on the running game as Minnesota in the diamond. Johnson fakes up the middle. Andrew Johnson. Touchdown Minnesota. He had a rushing touchdown last week, and this one was more impressive. This game is now tied up. Boise State has 28 seconds. If they can get a couple big plays, this may be enough for them. As now Townsend escapes the pocket across the 40. Broke a tackle and out of bounds, so the clock will stop. 13 seconds to go in the half. Third down and 2 for the Broncos. Minnesota in a man coverage as Townsend taking a shot downfield, and Carter pulls it down with Andre Gaines draped all over him. Carter is shaken up but makes one heck of a play. And just like that, the Broncos are in field goal range, and they will send to the field goal unit. Kick is up, and Boise State gets the lead right back just before halftime. A fun back and forth half of football as Minnesota's down by 3 going into the half. I've been pretty impressed with Minnesota's offense today. A lot of running, of course, fitting Andrew Johnson's play style, and they're executing it. Johnson on the rollout as the third quarter is underway, and he looks to run. Following blocks upfield and a 16-yard pickup for Andrew. Second down and 8 to send Kirkpatrick in motion, and Johnson back to pass. Again, a quick short slant as Clark makes a move into Bronco territory, 14-yard catch. Minnesota spreading the field with 4 wide receivers just to run the ball with less linebackers in the box as Martindale gets elevated and picks up 6. Second down and 4. Rollins and Parker in the slots as Johnson looking long, and Doug Duckett with the catch. Touchdown, Minnesota! A surprisingly great pass from Andrew Johnson. It sailed just under 40 yards in the air, and Minnesota retakes the lead, 24-20. It looks like any big play the defenses can make today will be huge in the outcome, as Ware on the sideline pulls down this reception. Four-man front for Minnesota as Townsend. Clean pocket as he sails this pass over the head of his intended receiver out of bounds. 3rd down and 9. Now Minnesota in a 3-man front. They're spying on Townsend as he lifts this pass to the sideline, and Patrick almost has the interception. We have 1 pick as a team this year, and Patrick was inches away from making the 2nd. I'm more than happy with the outcome as Boise State punts it to the power back Alonzo Holland. From the 15-yard line, makes a cut to the open field. Holland with decent speed. Marcus Woods has no clue how to block, but Holland in Boise State territory. How about a 39-yard return? We saw this plenty in their last drive. 4-receiver set as Johnson pressured off his blind side and sacked for a big loss. Right through the left tackle. 3rd and 17 to go for Minnesota. Boise sends 4. Johnson looking outside, intercepted by Young. No chance at this throw. David Clark was nowhere near open. Martin Parker was open in the seam. So this is Andrew Johnson's 2nd interception on the season, as both defenses pick up their play a little bit. Boise has it and they go to the bubble screen. Townsend to Carter, and a short gain. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Can Minnesota force another punt? 2 in a row as Townsend gives it to Harmon, and he spins around Hudson. Harmon being chased across the 30, and no one's going to catch the Boise State running back, Kevin Harmon. 61-yard rushing touchdown. He has had a fantastic day on the ground. With that, Boise State retakes the lead and Minnesota back out. Look at that balance. 28 runs to 9 throws as Johnson trying to throw this one off balance and incomplete. 3rd down and 10. It's Pratt and Holland in the backfield as Johnson to the air. And he's pressured inside and sacked. Maurice Pratt was open in the flats, but Boise State got quick pressure. Minnesota turns it over and then goes 3 and out. Opportunity for Boise State to extend their lead. Townsend heaving it deep off balance, and this pass is dropped by Tyler Williams. They've gotten away with those risky chances downfield. Now the sweep to Kevin Harmon trying to get this outside. He has running room. Blocks picked up as Harmon with another nice carry, gashing this Gophers defense. 3rd down and 4 for the Broncos. Townsend lobs it for Carter. He has the 1st down catch. Tackle for a 17-yard reception. In the I formation, we're in the 4th quarter as Boise State to the running game. Harmon wrapped up in the backfield. There's finally some pursuit. 3rd down and 9. Townsend, and pressured by Wright, steps away, fires end zone. Touchdown, Bobby Ware. Boise State has made some ridiculous plays today. When Minnesota can do something right, they get the pressure finally, it doesn't matter. This is now a 2-score game in the 4th quarter. It's crunch time for Minnesota already. Maurice Pratt on the return. He'll take this to the near side. He has open field. Across the 50. Here goes Pratt. They'll chase him inside the 20 and finally caught after a 93-yard return. Minnesota wants that quick answer. Jet sweep to Martin Parker, and he is shut down shy of the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal. It's Martindale and Johnson in the shotgun as Martindale inside. Touchdown, Minnesota. They answer back with the help of Maurice Pratt, and the drive is finished off by Martindale. This has been an awesome fight to watch between these two teams as Boise State up by 3. Townsend hits Mason short. He gets away from 1. 1st down, Boise State, gain of 12. Minnesota's defense has to get a play. Townsend gives to Harmon, and there's a stop in the backfield as Harmon goes backwards 5 yards. Now can Minnesota build upon that play? It's 2nd down and 15. Townsend firing sideline, good throw to Mason, and it's 3rd and inches. Minnesota stacks the box, and Townsend tosses it to Harmon. Good blocking on the outside as they spring Harmon loose across the 20, and Jonathan Starks makes the tackle, but Kevin Harmon nears 200 yards. Now the Gophers will try to force the field goal under 5 minutes left. Townsend to Douglas, and wrapped up by Matt Smith, but he's inside the 5. First down and goal. Man in motion. Townsend back to pass. Firing. Quick cut by Tyler Williams. Touchdown Boise State. Again, this is a 10-point game. Can Minnesota stay in this? We're going to need Andrew Johnson to make some big plays with his arm. 4.5 minutes to go. Johnson, middle, perfect pass to Parker. Shy of midfield, but a 22-yard catch. They hurry back to the line, and this time it's a sweep. Martindale shakes one. In Bronco territory, makes a move, and drags a defender out of bounds. Trying to conserve time, Johnson on second down and 10. Fires middle, caught by Martin Parker. First down, clock will stop. Receivers are Doug Duckett, David Clark, and Terrence Johnson. 3.5 minutes. Johnson sideline, caught by Terrence Johnson, and out of bounds inside the 10. Minnesota goes empty backfield with 3 wide, a tight end and a running back. Johnson in the pocket. He's pressured, finds Mark Green. Touchdown, Minnesota. This is a one-score game. They will not go down without a fight. Johnson gets hit but finds the big play to keep Minnesota in the game. It's up to the defense now. 3-point game, 3:10 to go. They have to get a stop. Ware on the outside gains 7, big hit. Minnesota may have to start using their timeout soon. 2nd and 3. Townsend to Ware. Underneath as he shakes the tackle and gets blocking to spring this outside. Ware across the 40. First down, Broncos. They want to end this game inside 2 minutes, and they'll keep throwing. Townsend clean pocket. Leslie makes the catch. 9-yard reception. Come on, run defense. 2nd and 1. Handoff. Harmon. Hudson is there. Madden, no gain on the play. This is it. Game on the line for Minnesota. 3rd down and 1. It's Harmon, and Corey Boyd comes through to make the play. Harmon loses a yard, and this game is not over yet. Great play by Corey Boyd. They force the field goal. To make it a 6-point game, this kick is up, and it has enough. It's a 6-point game, but Minnesota has a chance. 1:33 for Andrew Johnson in his second start. No timeouts. Johnson on the first play, he keeps it and gains 7. This drive has to result in a touchdown. 2nd down and 3. Johnson, spinning catch by Kirkpatrick. He runs to the sideline, and he is there. First down. Under a minute left, the nerves are kicking in. Johnson on 2nd down, pressured inside, short to Kirkpatrick, but no gain on the play. Clock is running, they have to hurry up. 36 seconds, 3rd and 7. Andrew Johnson back to pass and running to his left. A man misses. Johnson with Martin Parker wide open inside the 30. Parker making moves and a 34-yard catch as the clock stops. Gophers at the 21-yard line, 3 wide on first down. Johnson, he's pressured and floats this pass out of bounds. He gets rid of it. 17 seconds to play. Quads left, empty backfield for Andrew Johnson. And he takes his shot, and it's caught by Jared Rollins. Touchdown, Minnesota. They pull it off as Andrew Johnson drives Minnesota down the field and delivers this perfect pass to Jared Rollins. What a game for Andrew Johnson. The game is tied up, and now for the extra point. Matt Morris. Minnesota has taken the lead with 13 seconds to play in the game. What a job by Minnesota, as Boise State does not have much time to answer. 3 timeouts, can they get in range? Harmon on the carry, room up the middle. Boyd tries to strip it, he can't. 12-yard pickup. Now 9 seconds to play. 4 wide shotgun as Townsend with the screen set up. Harmon on the catch, close to the 40. Stiff Harmon out of bounds with 3 seconds to go. This is it. Last play of the game, they have to go 59 yards to the end zone. Townsend, everybody going deep, and he heaves it long. Passes incomplete, and Minnesota has stunned Boise State. Minnesota pulls off the 4th quarter comeback as Andrew Johnson is your player of the game. We got the offense going today, and they made the plays when it mattered the most. Andrew Johnson to Jared Rollins to win the game as Minnesota moves to 2-1 on the season. The defense did not play very well today, so that is still a concern going forward. But how about the way the offense played? This is a very different offense than when Andy McKenzie plays. Look at the first game of the season. Nothing but deep passes and some big runs as well. But the offense executed today well on the ground and in the air. With the defense, they've got to get better as we head into Big Ten play. We're now the number 12 team in the nation after knocking out Boise State, and we open up our Big Ten schedule against Michigan State as we return home. An exciting way to conclude non-conference play, but now the Big Ten schedule is here. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave your feedback on the game in the comment section and leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you guys when we take on the Spartans in Week 5. Have a great day, and I'll see you then.